Respect is subjective. So like, I never felt really disrespected by people that I wanted respect from. And if it was just because they didn't know who I was. And then once I shown who I was, like, you go from there. So people that I look to and that I look up to and that I respect, I feel like I got their respect. And then all the people that don't really matter to me, like, it is what it is. They can feel however they want to feel.
OG drives by Drummond on a kick out for Fred. Fred VanVleet with a huge bucket and bucket. The Raptors led offensively by the 32 from VanVleet.
Everybody focuses on Trent making a shot, VanVleet making a shot. OG Anunoby, the playmaking off the charts. Look at him here. Drive, draw, dish, knock it down the trifecta. OG Anunoby making big-time plays here as a playmaker, hooking up Fred VanVleet. Those are winning plays. That's what I'm talking about.
Welcome back to the 5x5, and today I'll be making a case for why Fred VanVleet deserves to be an All-Star for the 2022 season. Fred VanVleet for All-Star 2022 or We Ride is the general feeling that everyone holds in Toronto at the moment, other than bring back the gyms and snow is the fucking worst. Fred seems to be the bright spot for Toronto basketball, and with the NBA being without a Raptor All-Star for just 1 year, I guess it's a good time to bring one back. After one of the messiest seasons last year, the Raptors currently are pushing towards the playoffs, even with this season still being one of the weirdest. With a great comeback season from Pascal and a ruthless supporting cast such as Scottie Barnes, Gary Trent, and OG, let's see why Fred VanVleet deserves to be an All-Star this season. Let's do what the movies do and go back to the beginning. VanVleet was not a lottery pick in the draft, not even first round material, and not even a second round roster filler. VanVleet was a senior coming out of Wichita State heading into the draft, and after a draft night party without getting drafted, Freddie decided to bet on himself. He ended up on the Raptors 2016 Summer League team and signed a contract, although still had to compete for a roster spot among 5 other different players. Fred, among other players on the roster, played in and out of the Raptors 905, and he would actually play in 2 games a night, with the G League team playing during the day and the Raptors playing at night. He would eventually get a prominent role in the rotation, playing backup point guard minutes, and ended up being on the floor alongside Lowry during key moments of the game. Fred would really then make a name for himself during the 2018 NBA Finals and help the Raptors win a championship thanks to his consistent play. It also helps that Freddie has been getting better every year he has been in the league and shows no signs of slowing down. After 1 year being removed from the Lowry era, the Raptors look for their new leader to bring them to the promised land. With a broken year in Tampa and an expiring contract with Kyle Lowry, the Raptors switched into third gear regarding on who would get the keys to the team. Unfortunately for this, we got a Pascal Siakam built team that relied solely on him, which made sense because the Cameroon native just signed a hefty offseason contract after a great championship performance. However, similar to a Beyblade, the Raptors realized that Siakam can spin all he wants, but at the end of the day, the top will eventually fall. Now in the 2021 to 2022 season with Lowry in South Beach, the keys to the Raptors' new leader seem to be more open to Fred VanVleet. Fred's leadership this season has been much improved from last season and is arguably putting his best impression of the 6-foot guard from Villanova. He now knows what Kyle has been doing for the past couple of years to ensure for the Raptors' success during the regular season. Fred doesn't need to score 30 points every night, but the fact that he has the capability to is deadly enough, especially when he can also dish out 15 plus assists in a game. He is now able to get the most out of his teammates, whether getting easy points for Siakam and Barnes, or getting open off a screen, or even having to be a gritty perimeter defender. VanVleet can do it all. He still needs to clean up portions of his game, but of course that will come in time, and right now it is clear and cut that he is the leader of the team up north. With the 2018 NBA championship behind us, and with the loss of social media favorites such as Kawhi, Serge, and Lowry, the Raptors are just back to being that team in Canada. The Raptors' stardom has definitely dwindled the past year, especially after a garbage season and the bringing back and removing of crowds in Canada. The team would definitely be use of an all-star going to Cleveland this season. The The Toronto Raptors this season was expected to be an above 500 team in my opinion, but this definitely depends on the health and leadership of the team. Most Raptor fans know that Fred was keen to be the apprentice of Lowry, but we did not think he would fit in this role so fast. Last year, Fred averaged about 19.5 points per game on 40% from the field and shooting 35% from 3 on 9 attempts. This season, Fred is doing much better, averaging 22 points per game on 43% from the field and shooting 40% from 3. The stats look very similar, but it's Fred's impact on the floor that makes his case to be an all-star. Similar to Lowry, he's become the heart and soul of this team. If you enjoyed the video and also want Fred VanVleet to go to Cleveland this season, as an all-star of course, please like and subscribe for more, and follow for more content from the 5x5.